Howdy folks, High Value DMD. Don't just give me a subscription, but please let me earn it. Let me earn your like and let me earn your comment. I am now a doctor and I have graduated dental school and I have moved out to the western United States to begin my career. As I have moved, I've been settling into my apartment. I've been doing some thinking and something came up in my YouTube recommendeds. It is about an organization called the French Foreign Legion. And I have an interest in history and military and things like that. And I've just been going down a rabbit hole lately of looking into this organization. Very fascinating organization. Essentially, it's if you want a second chance in life or if you want to do something completely different, you can go to France from the ages of 17 and a half to 39 and a half. It's an organization only for men too. That's a key thing. And you can fly to France and you can knock on this gate and you can go in there and you can just join a foreign military. You get a new passport, you get a new identity, and you completely reinvent yourself. And I can only imagine what kind of adventure that would be. Looking back, my younger self, I could never have imagined leaving the state that I was born in. I applied to dental school in my state several times, and it wasn't until I had to leave the state to explore further options to find a place where I could get accepted into dental school. And I think about how I just grew so much in that time. Living in another state, experiencing another state, and being far, far from home. How I learned and how I grew in my educational journey. And I went to dental school. I did it. I became a dentist. I accomplished my goal. And it was a hard one. It was a hard one. But I always think, like, what if? What if you had done something different other than just the school pathway? What if you didn't go to college right away? What if instead, at the age of 13 or 14, instead of thinking of taking Spanish classes in middle school and high school, what if I would have taken French classes? And what if I would have gone home every evening to do flashcards of French words on my own? Watched TV in French, read the French newspaper until I had a pretty good understanding of it, at least the theory of it. I mean, I had a very good functional theoretical framework of Spanish in high school, and I got better at it in college, and I'm still working on it to this day. But what if I would have done French? And what if from the very beginning, instead of being so hell-bent on making money, instead of wanting to become a dentist, I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the ultimate adventure of a lifetime. I'm going to go to another country. At 17 and a half, I'm going to finish high school early or get my GRE. I'm going to take whatever savings I had, which at the time I probably only had like $2,000. I'm going to take all those savings. I'm going to buy a one-way ticket to Paris, France. And I'm going to take this language ability I'm learned. I'm going to take the time leading up to that, having trained cardio, being able to run, and I'm going to go over there to this foreign country and start over. I'm going to spend 5 years. So in that organization, it's a 5-year contract. And so I spent 3 years in college, and then 1 year gap year, and then 1 year master's, and then on into dental school. So I think, man, what if I would have been like 17 and a half, 5 years, and 5 years is nothing, but spent 5 years over there, left at, 22 and a half, 22, 23 almost. Been 23, had a military career. Learned things about myself, pushed myself to the limit, gotten more muscular in tone and shape, worn an incredible uniform. And then 5 years later, come back to the United States, having that track record, not only have gone to another country, which where I come from, that's not very common, actually. Having that under your belt, having served in the military, a foreign military, I mean, that is extremely unique. Having learned another language, which in the United States, I don't know how useful French is, but this is all theoretical, right? having now a French citizenship, make sure my camera's still working, having French citizenship that's to an EU country. Those skills that you learn in just in life in general. So you may not be a professional soldier in the future after that. You may not be in the tactical industry, in the gun industry, but you learn skills. When you go abroad especially, you're learning skills, you're networking. You are developing things that you don't fully realize the usefulness of that. So if you came back with all of those things under your belt, you have no idea what kind of industry you may fall into, what employer might see that as an asset. Like, how many people can say, yes, I was a part of the French Foreign Legion, especially as an American? That is extremely, extremely unique. And then so in theory, I could have gone and I could have done that, and I could have had my adventure. And then I could have taken the classes for dental school. Maybe I could have knocked them out 2 or 3 years. And so I'm, now I'm 25, applying to dental school. Maybe I go into dental school at 26, leave at 30. I'm about to turn 28 in a couple of months. So at the end of it, right now, trust me, I'm feeling great about myself. I'm earning good money. The first time I've earned money, this is the first video that I've made that I'm actually making money now. And it feels good, and I'm progressing in life. And the grass is always greener. But one can dream about things that they could have done. And for that, like this crazy theoretical adventure of a foreign military service and dual citizenship, and that's not a possibility for me now. I'm in a serious relationship. I'm engaged with somebody. I'm starting my career in dentistry. And so those things aren't available to me. But that's okay. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm doing very good, and I'm excited to where I'm going in the future. But if you're watching this and you're a young man, and you may not know what you want to do in life, just know that you have plenty of time. There are many things that you can go do and accomplish, but you have time. So if you have a wild adventure that you want to go chase, for instance, I know a guy, his younger brother, he's up in Montana being a rancher or being a cowboy, learning to be a cowboy. That's another example. If there's something you want to go chase, something that may not necessarily at the time what you perceive be pushing your career forward, I say you go and do that. You travel to that country. You go on that adventure. Go do something really, really hard and challenge yourself. Especially for young men. And maybe I'll make another video about different military, but the French Foreign Legion is all men. It's a male-only organization, and it's not a soft one at all. I think that's a great place to go and start. From what it seems, I don't know. I've never been there. I've never talked to somebody that's been in that organization. However, I've seen things on the internet, some documentaries, and it kind of spurred an interest in me, and I just wanted to make a video of that. So with that, I will leave you. I hope I earned your subscription. I hope I earned your like, and I hope I earned your comment. Let me know what you think below. What do you think? Do you wish you would have gone on a wild adventure when you were young, such that I have mentioned, or did you go on one? Let me know what you think below. Let me know on that adventure you went on. Until next time.